Welcome to CEO Chronicles, the Natural Hair Edition, where we will look into the businesses and lives of natural hairstylists, natural hair salons, and natural beauties. Hi, I'm your host, Valeria Sarah. The skin is the body's largest organ, and as women, we like to make our skin feel soft and supple. Today, I have Miss Cherish Richardson here with me, and she's going to educate me on why it is so important to take care of our skin. She's also going to talk to me about her business, Cherish Me Beautiful, natural luxury skincare. Thank you so much, Cherish, for having me here in your beautiful home.
Hi, thank you for coming.
So tell me, when did you fall in love with natural hair?
So I would say that I fell in love with natural hair probably 3 years ago, but I've been natural for like 20 years or so.
And how did you go natural?
Well, way back when, I had a perm, I think everybody had the perm, and what I had with the perm was, I have very sensitive skin, very sensitive. And I would always have scars and scabs and things like that came from the perm. Plus, to put it on, it burned me so much that I would literally go to the shop and I would be like, okay, so here's what you do. You put it on, and by the time you get to the front, it's going to be burning me so much that you will have to take it off. So they never got to that point where they were like smoothing it down. Like my sister could sit there with a perm in her head for like an hour.
So technically you really didn't get a perm. You just had something slapped on your head and
lightly straightened.
Lightly straightened.
So what had happened was
I
actually went to, I worked in the mall. I worked at a place called Peaches Plus. It was very cute. And I worked in the mall, and I went to the Montgomery Ward, because that was in the mall, and they had a little hair salon. And I went to the lady, and I told her to cut all my hair off.
You actually cut your hair bald, or you cut it to a buzz cut or something?
She gave me a little boy's haircut. And it was one of those haircuts where, the back is real short and like to baldness. And then the top, and there was like a little, like this much hair on top. And that really defined line around your head, like for a little boy.
Was that how you went natural?
Yeah.
So technically, so you went natural 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And the natural trend or the natural hair movement really didn't start till maybe 2007, 2008 or so. How did you feel? What was your experience being natural before it was the thing to do?
It really wasn't. It was kind of nothing. It was kind of not really an experience. I think the biggest thing for me was that I really only wore it in one way, and mostly because I didn't know what to put in my hair. I didn't know, there, like, you have to think about it. The stuff that was available at that time was pretty much that green grease.
Yeah, I remember the green grease. Oh my God.
We thought that green grease was the thing. Right. You were in there like, let me just
greasing the scalp.
You gotta grease your scalp, just choking them hair follicles. But we had that, but that was pretty much, we had the green grease and we had that pink stuff. I forgot what it's called.
Pink hair lotion.
Yeah, pink hair lotion that didn't do a thing.
Yeah.
It didn't do a thing for me.
So tell me a little bit about Cherish Me Beautiful natural luxury skincare.
Okay, I'll tell you a lot about it. My mission is really about building confidence, and it sounds really weird because I sell lotion, but here's the thing. If you are confident in your skin, you're confident in the skin on your face, the skin on your body, the way your hair looks, you are confident in your life. Okay. The way that the company came about was actually, I have a friend who has eczema, and she had it really bad on her ring finger, and she could not wear her wedding band. And so I was at home playing with stuff because I'm all about the ingredients buying, and I brought her a little Tupperware tub, like a little Tupperware tub with like a mixture of like some shea butter and some oils and things like that. And she started using it, and 2 days later it went away. And that was when it was like, it wasn't a business. It was just, I could help my friend to have better skin.
And that's how the business portion of it started. You thought, since I can help people, why not make it into a business?
Kind of. So what happened with me was, I am very hobbylicious. Like,
I know about the Hobbylicious.
So one of the things for me was to make it a business, I had to commit to a year's worth of playing with this stuff.
So when was the official date that you started the business?
God, I'm so bad with dates.
or maybe the year.
Yeah, it was 2 years ago, and it was, I think, in July, and that was when my website went live.
I want to talk about apricot and lavender because, I mean, those really are ingredients that you don't really hear that are actually in skincare products. What made you select apricot and lavender? And then also, what are some of the benefits of those?
Well, that one's the fun one because that's the only one in the line that has a fragrance oil. So the apricot is a fragrance oil. So you get zero benefit from it, you know. But then when it comes to the other ingredients, so let's talk about lavender. Okay. Let's talk about calendula. Let's talk about marshmallow root. Let's talk about chamomile, you know, chamomile flowers. Yeah. And here's the thing. Lavender, calendula, marshmallow root, these are healing herbs, okay? So they actually react with your skin in such a way. Like if you look up lavender, it will tell you that it softens. It will tell you that it heals. You know, it tells you that it reduces inflammation. Those are the things that are killers for our skin, you know, and killers for our body as well. The oils that I use, I infuse them with the herbs so that you no matter what, you're going to get that herb bite. Okay. You know, the nutrition is always there.
So I see you have some things set up here. Can you explain to me what some of the ingredients are?
So let's start with the honey. So the honey is natural honey. I actually get it from the farmer's market. And what this is the bees eat the pollen from the avocado flowers. Okay. And what I have noticed is when I've compared this to different honeys, this is actually so nutritious for your skin. It's so luxurious. And then I have bentonite clay. And bentonite clay is, you know, bentonite clay. Everybody knows what that is. I also use different kinds of clays, but today I'm just going bentonite. I'm just trying to keep it simple. So just to go back a little bit, so turmeric is for brightening and reducing inflammation. This is really great for ingesting as well because this is a liver cleanser. You know, it's so good for just helping your liver to just get rid of stuff. Same thing for your skin. It's going to brighten your skin. It's going to give your skin that little pop of gloriousness. Pomegranate seed powder, very high in vitamin C. This is another one that is going to help your skin to get brighter. Okay. Rose hip. This is like my new fave. So this is great for tired skin, aging skin, basically anybody over 18. Okay.
Half the population.
Half the population. And this bad boy is just amazing because it is super high in vitamin C as well, which is going to help to break up those dark spots. Okay. So when you have like hyperpigmentation and dark spots, you have to break it down. Okay. And the way that we do that is by treating your skin well and treating it with things like this. Okay. Aloe vera gel. We all know what aloe vera gel is. Yeah. Skin soother. Okay. So think skin soothing. And then rose water, which is so pretty. I just want to like drink it. If you didn't notice, the theme of this mask is soothing the skin. It is brightening the skin.
We're making a mask. So
you're making a mask.
Oh, I'm gonna make the mask. Okay. So how am I gonna do
That's
this?
why I'm holding the mic.
How am I gonna do this?
And the last ingredient is going to be some of my nourishing body oil. So this is actually the rose body oil, which goes along with our rose water and our rose hip. And it has a lot of the good stuff in it that we want to put on our skin as well.
What's the first step? What do I do?
Okay, so let's start with our base, and that would be the bentonite clay.
Okay.
And this is going to help to purify the skin. Go ahead and put it in the bowl.
All right.
Go nuts. Don't be shy with it.
All right.
And we're using a wooden spoon because bentonite clay actually has a reaction to metals, so it's best to have some spoons or have some tools that are inert. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to add is another dry ingredient that is the rose hip. So we can use the same spoon.
And we're just going to pour all of it in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go to the next one.
This is pomegranate, right?
Yep, pomegranate.
We'll put that in there.
Dye your skin red. No, I'm just kidding. Another great one for brightening your skin is beetroot powder. Believe it or not.
Okay.
Yeah, beetroot is amazing, but you can also use it as a lip stains. And then the last but not least is turmeric. So cute. And you can see there's not that much turmeric in there.
Yeah, it's not.
Normally I see people make a mask and they put like a whole bottle of turmeric on their face. And I'm like, it's not that serious, boo. You're never going to get like super great results one day. You have to do this over time. Okay. So now give it a good mix. And you just want things to incorporate. So you don't want to see any big blotches of, purple or big blotches of yellow. Let's start with a little bit of the water and the aloe vera gel. So
we're going to do the rose water?
Yeah, and so what I would do is take your spoon and put it in the rose water. Okay. Just hold it over top. And then let a few drops. Don't get roses in there. You can get roses in there. They're not a problem. A little bit more. There you go. And you just kind of add a little bit until it becomes a little mud mask, right?
Okay, gotcha.
And then what I like to do is put in a little bit of aloe vera gel, because that's another one. And when you get good at it, you don't even measure stuff anymore. I literally stand there in the bathroom, put my hand under the water, and just let it drip off my fingers into the powder.
Just put all that in here.
Yeah, and you can see how it's becoming.
I see like a little mud mask. And so we would just keep adding the rose water as well as the aloe vera until we get a good consistency.
Yes.
To where it. Now, what type of consistency are we looking for here?
It depends on you. I like mine to be super thin. Yeah. Okay. And now we're just putting in a little bit of honey.
Ooh, that's
honey.
And just a little
dab will do you. A little bit more.
A little bit more?
Yeah. And look at the color of that honey.
I know, and it smells really good.
It's honeylicious. A little bit of honey, and then we're going to do a little bit of oil.
And we're going to do a dab of oil, right?
Yeah. I like a lot of oil, but
I like that you have the application here. And then we just mix it?
And that, my friends, is a mask.
And is this ready?
Yeah, it's ready to go.
It's ready to go.
No more steps. Try it on your hand. Yeah.
So I would just do a little bit. And am I just rubbing that on?
Now, this is not one that's going to dry out. Because you know how you have some masks that are going to dry.
Yeah.
They dry and get cracky.
So it'll stay like this.
Yeah, so it's going to stay like that.
Okay.
And what I like to do is I put it on, walk around the house, clean some stuff, and then I get into a shower.
So we would just rinse this off.
So then if you want to cleanse it off, so you can see, just start rubbing at it a little bit.
We're using the rose water, but
you can use just regular water. Like I said, I do it in the shower.
Nice. Oh, that feels nice and soft.
Okay, so after you do your mask, then you're going to rinse off. You can use your regular water, or we use the rose water to rinse. And then you're going to follow with the nourishing oil. You're just going to put 1 or 2 drops on your hand or your face. I put it on my face.
Yeah.
And then you're going to follow that with a little bit of cream. So in this case, it's the apricot lavender. But my favorite is actually the grapefruit and rose for my face.
Thank you for watching CEO Chronicles, the Natural Hair Edition. And as always, we encourage you to become your own CEO. Thank you for watching CEO Chronicles, where we inform, inspire, and educate, and we encourage you to become your own CEO. Hi, I'm your host, Valeria Sarah.